Hello, good morning and good day. I came back again. I come back again to update you people regarding my ordeal, what I'm going through. It hasn't been easy, but I'm pushing hard. What happened is that after I realized the assassination plot by Mr. Collins, the head of consular in Nigerian Embassy, Lisbon, Portugal. I call on Nigerians in Portugal to intervene. Mr. Collins, being a diplomat he is, a manipulator he is, he tried to get some Nigerians to back him out. He started to play the whole games with Nigerians, and they were divided. What they come up with is that since nothing happened, everything should crush out. My brothers and sisters, let me tell you, you don't negotiate with a terrorist. If you think that you can make a deal with a terrorist because their plot did not work, I guarantee you, they will come back and finish you up. Because on the 12th December 2016, my elder brother Madeke was kidnapped. But a little mistake was done by the car he was driving when he was kidnapped. That is where the mistake was done. Because when the wife requested for 50 million, that the kidnappers requested 50 million, she forgot to disclose that the tracking company also informed her where the vehicle is. Along the line, she accusing me of being involved. The police was shocked. I asked police to back off. Let me pay ransom. After paying ransom, everything was discovered. My brother was alive, everything. But that's the matter. So don't negotiate with a terrorist. Because the same person, that car was discovered in his compound, was the same person who visited my property I put up for sale on the 3rd of May 2019. And he said to me, I like your price. I will send you a message very soon. His message came. Early in the morning by 3 a.m. on the 7th of May 2019, I received a call to come to the mortuary. Not to the hospital, to the mortuary. Nobody will receive a call to come and come to the mortuary to see his brother. Not to hospital. You have gone all far to the mortuary. But, my God always be on my side. Unfortunately, I was not in the country. I was not in Nigeria. I left on the 5th. I was in Europe here on the 5th morning. I left on the 4th night. Came back to Europe, so I was not there. So whatever happened in Nigeria was on my behalf. Behind me, everything is happening. Once I left, everything happened behind me. So never negotiate with a terrorist. because I'll guarantee you, if you compromise with a terrorist, they must surely finish you up. So by the way, I rejected the offer. But my greatest surprise is that Portuguese police was tracking every of my step, to the extent, through my business partner, Vera, through her, they attacked my phone. They installed software on my phone that anything happened on my screen, if you send me picture, if I'm typing something, they know it. And they will be sending this information to currents, to other criminal organizations. It's unbelievable. Because the mistake Collins did is that when I gave him another lawyer's number, I told him that my lawyer is very bad, that he should use a better lawyer. But he refused that better lawyer. Move on to my own lawyer. That's where he made a mistake, and I pick up something from him, that something is going wrong. Before I send document to embassy to authenticate, he moved it to he told me that he's an ambassador holding it, which is not, it doesn't make sense. Everybody who goes to embassy knows that nothing concerns ambassador with authentication of document. Is the work of consular, not ambassador. That is when you hold on the document, because the document is a petition my lawyer wrote against the fraudulent act in Nigeria, because that is the purpose. He wants to assassinate me in Nigeria, in Portugal. Because of the petition in Nigeria, he have a contract to flame me up in Portugal to assassinate me. He worked with the police. He was telling police, yeah, that there's something, he getting information from Nigerians. He recruit Nigerians. Somebody who spent over 8 years in jail in Portugal, supposed to be deported to Nigeria. Mr. Collins refused to issue him TC. Portuguese authority tried everything. He refused to issue TC because they cannot keep him longer in custody. They have to let him out. If the same person is going to be the hunter, going to bring his father down, not me. My own lawyer, Fatima Bashishta, she recruited all other Nigerians, her own client, also to participate in the act. But as the whole thing fell apart, everything scattered. But that is not where I'm going. I'm coming. Before Collins come into the picture, in Nigeria, I have two good friends, old friends, not anymore. Mr. Isaac Obi Afuzobug. He's an elderly man. My office is opposite his office in Port Harcourt, where I build my office. He is the agent. He's the one who showed me the place. I paid him the agent fee for the place. He's also from Isofia in Anambra State. So there was things I helped him to get from Portugal. I assist him because both the dealers had everything. I'm the one here in Portugal. So I bought some foodstuffs like chocolate, biscuit, wine. Portuguese have a good wine, and I put everything in that consignment. When the thing gets there to Nigeria, I tell him, make it 50-50. Took half for your family and give my business partner and also my good friend Jennifer Angoleka half. He said okay. Because of COVID-19, he couldn't travel. Later he called me and that there was a robbery in his place. Armed robbery. He was pursuing the case, go to the police, everything. He have recovered some items, but not the food items. I tell him okay. Then I called the Angoleka, Jennifer. I said, quite unfortunate. Those things I get for you have been stolen. You should forget about it. And she said, okay, that's no problem. This thing happened a while ago. But quite unfortunate, by my surprise, I was in my lawyer's office, and her call was coming through WhatsApp. So when I'm about finishing, I finished with the lawyer. I just came out and I tried to receive the call. The call was not, the network was not good, and I dropped a voice message. She dropped back and letting me know that Mr. Isaac Obi Afuzobu, the MD, Isaac Obi Nigeria Limited, called him with a different number. And they were talking, and the man asking him why he's not picking his call. Meanwhile, Jennifer was working and put her phone in the bag. She don't even know that Mr. Isaac called before. But when the discussion going on, Mr. Isaac invited him to Sofia to come and pick up those things that he told me that is missing. Mr. Isaac is a very good friend of mine before. So, you are going to somebody that you know I know very well, and I gave her something. You have told me before that this is missing. You are going again to give her the same thing. You don't want me to know that you are going. Okay, you called her 2 times in the afternoon. She didn't pick up the call. If there is nothing wrong, why don't you call me and tell me, hey, this thing I want to see this person, he's not picking her call. Can you call her to know if there is peace or not? He did not. But instead, in the evening, he used somebody's number. So when Jennifer have already finished from work, immediately called Jennifer. Jennifer pick up the phone, just coming out from the office, open, see the ringing, open back and pick up phone without even knowing that there's a missed call before. On the process, Jennifer said to him that he cannot come. Mr. Isaac is driving. From Isofia, everybody who knows Anambra State know that from Isofia to Oka is nothing. Somebody like me, a fast driver, I go from Oka to Isofia under 12 minutes, maximum 15 minutes. Jennifer requested for Mr. Isaac to do it well bill with the trackers from Ekulodja to Oka. The reason Mr. Isaac gave to her is that this is a eating item, it's not good to do well bill. That makes Jennifer to do what? To back off. Something is wrong. When she contacted him, I said, wait. Mr. Isaac called you. He said, yes. He asks you to come and pick up something. You say yes. I said don't, because he already told me that those things are missing. Because I myself, particularly, asked him about the wine I bought for your dad. And he said to me, the wine is missing as well. I said, that would be very nice, because anyway they are trying to drink it, that wine, they don't have it in Nigerian market. They can find the person. So after during that incident, Mr. Isaac never called me what he was dealing with Jennifer. $10 in the night again, Mr. Isaac called Jennifer again. Let them conclude this thing. Because if she's not coming to Sosa to pick up this thing, he will go back to Port Harcourt with it. Jennifer said that you can go back with Port Harcourt, but I'm not coming. Because I don't want her. Don't go. I don't know the reason why yet. Keep quiet. She agreed. We keep quiet. Mr. Isaac spent his weekend. Go back to Port Harcourt. Without doing that way bill. Without letting me know what happened. I myself, I pretend I didn't know. I let him be. A good friend of mine, who is a person that if you call my phone, I didn't pick up, you will call him, he will tell you my whereabouts. Mr. Ozochukwu Livinus Emulum from Okpoko Isofia. He lives in Amwadofia. Everybody knows me and him. Who knows me knows that he's a very good friend of mine. Mr. Ozochukwu was also in the village the same time. He traveled with a man called Emeka from Umoji. Behold, Jennifer Angoleka, okay, she's from Umoji. So Ozochukwu now traveled to the village with the man, and they spent that weekend in the village. Ozochukwu called me because we communicate. He told me he's in the village. But I never let him know that I know what Isaac was doing. But I keep quiet. Ozochukwu was playing his own part as if he don't know Isaac. Isaac was playing his own part. It's as if you don't know Ozo. I let everything be that way. I said, let me watch and see where this thing is going. Because there is something fishing. I pipe down. I lay low. When the plot failed, I leave it till on Friday, a week after. I called Mr. Isaac for something else. He want to complain about Angole for me, that Angole is not picking her call. He talked everything that he just said everything. After saying everything, I said to him that that is not the reason why I called him. Let's talk about what I called you for. After discussing everything we discussed, then I asked him about what are the things. He said it's the one that the armed robbers, the one that remains. I said, okay, where is it? He said he have already packaged that his boy will be traveling during the I said, okay. I didn't say anything. The same day we finished this discussion by, let me not say lie, between 6 and 6:30 in the evening. 10 o'clock in the night, Angelica called me again. That somebody is calling her to bring that thing to her that night. The same thing again. I discussed with you, Mr. Isaac, will be by 6:30, if I'm not mistaken. And the thing is in Port Harcourt. By 10 o'clock, somebody is with that thing again in Isofia. Wanted to deliver it to Angole. Where can I see you to deliver it? I said, Angole, give me that person's phone number. He gave me the phone number. I called the guy. I told the guy, don't call this girl phone anymore. And don't give her anything. Take it back to Mr. Isaac. She's not interested. The guy was persuading me that I say, don't dare you. Don't even dare you. I said, call Mr. Isaac, send it to Mr. Isaac. He said, we'll call Mr. Isaac in the morning. I said, okay. Then, the next morning, Mr. Isaac called me, start talking about it. I said, Mr. Isaac, please, why should I tell that guy to bring that thing back to you? And he said no. He said, because he don't know who he's talking. I said, Mr. Isaac, but we talked yesterday. He said, yeah, blah, blah, blah. I tell him, please, let the guy bring those things back to Port Harcourt. I will send somebody to come and pick it up. And he said, yeah, I complained angry to you, and he didn't send it. I said, will I kill her? You send me something. I'm here in Europe. What would you want me to do? He said, I can't say anything. I said to him, because when these things happen before, you don't let me know. It's because if I called you, start complaining. He said, complain that she's not picking a call. I keep quiet. After that weekend, this thing happened on Saturday. On Monday is when Mr. Collins came out in picture again. He called me on the phone. This is how everything was coming out. So when the incident of Collins is exposed, Mr. Collins said something that how can you know something I didn't tell you? You don't know my family. You don't know anybody around me. How can you know it? It made me to be very, very careful. So when those things I posted that time was happening, I don't pick Mr. Isaac's phone number. I don't pick Mr. Uzochukwu Enwolum's phone number. I don't pick the wife. I avoided those people. I say, let me know what is going on. I pipe down and I lay low. And then, Mr. Uzochukwu came out from the shell. Because my younger brother, Chukwuma, who is in the UK, for over 10 years, haven't been in Nigeria. He don't know somebody called Onyobo in Madrid. He don't have his number. So when those things was happening, people were calling me. A lot of you people called me. I didn't pick your call. Especially from Nigeria. But I was in contact with Onyobo and another friend of mine in Swiss. Other people is just, hello, hi, I'll call you back later. I cut them off. And the people in Portugal. All of a sudden, my younger brother in UK called me that I'm having to, who is Onyobo, and he want to talk to Onyobo, I'm too much calling Onyobo. How did he know? How did Uzochukwu know? Because the only person who knows me and Onyobo is Uzochukwu. Then, how can Uzochukwu be in Nigeria, in Lagos, and I'm alone in an apartment in Portugal, making call? How can he know that I was talking with Onyobo? It's not possible. Then, Uzo gave my younger brother number to call Onyobo. When my brother called Onyobo told me, I say, how come? And I was warning my brother, don't have contact with Uzo, don't have contact with Isaac. He said, he have them all. I said, whoa. Then when those things are happening, I see what Mr. Isaac sent me. He sent me a video. He read, if you are looking for something that is missing, you will go down with it. That's what Mr. Isaac sent to me. If you are looking for missing something, you will lose all, you will go down with it. A friend of mine sent me. I was like, whoa, is it where you're coming from? I said, no problem. Then, Onyobo now talk to my brother and they played the game they are playing. I lay back. I said, yeah, I have got him, because how can I be in a room talking to Onyobo? Onyobo did not call him, because Onyobo, I have confronted Onyobo. Onyobo said that it was Mr. Uzo. He don't know how. Because what is happening, police is tapping is listening to my phone, passing the information to Collins, the consular. Then the consular will not send the information to the contractors who give in the assassination plot, assassination contract. Ozo is working with them, with Igwe Sofia, self-proclaimed Igwe Sofia, Moalo, and their group. Then Ozo will know, because Ozo knows everybody I know. He will listen to the voice, he will know who is the person. As I mentioned Obo, he knows that he's a new Obo. Now they are working with they are playing with my younger brother as people, friends who want my goodness. Are you getting me? So they are playing the game. This is where Ozo exposed himself. He don't know that all the things I have saying and the acting, but I listen and I keep quiet because I want to be sure 100% before I will open my mouth and say this person is bad, this person did this. I will make sure because I don't want to get it wrong. So, Umu Igbo, the Nigerians, I believe in God because He's the maker of the heaven and earth. You have to pray for God to help you and guide you, but you have to walk. I'm doing my best. I'm running around. This is not my house. I'm moving from one place to another because of what is happening. So I want to make it clear to everybody that Ozochukwu Emulum, my former friend, Mr. Isaac Obi Afusobu, my former friends, they are all in the game. They plot to assassinate somebody in Nigeria, both of them. They plot it. Mr. Isaac's job is to woo the girl, T. Sophia, where Mohalo, so-called, so-proclaimed Igwe, control the vigilante and everything. They were assassinated. They will just kill her because nobody knows the Jennifer in Sophia. The person who identify her will be Ozo. Ozo will not identify her. Oh, I know her through Mr. Ike, and she's from Umoji. Then Emeka Umoji will now be calling. The younger brother knows me in Portugal. Vera, my business, another of our partner who owns 10% in McDowell West, Portugal, is also from Umoji. So the reason why Ozo now go to the village with Emeka so that because Ozo don't know how to contact Jennifer family. Nobody, none of my siblings, nobody knows how to contact the family. Nobody knows the family. Nobody knows how to contact them. Because if they assassinate her in Sophia without having who will give contact to the family, the body will be there. That's why also have to bring an Umoji person. And the Emeka younger brother, Chinedu, is a friend of mine also. And those know that. So they brought Emeka to be able to connect me and the family for the disease, if they have succeeded. Now in Europe, anybody I get in contact with also have to call the person to get out of me, not to get near me. Trying to get any help, they are blocking it all angle. But it's well. It's well. But it's good for you people to know who my former friend really is. because he thought that nobody would know. People knows. So I will keep it short here, and I will make another video to upload you people what actually going on now, where I am, and how is it going. Thank you.